We are going to make almond biscotti this morning. Very, very serious, wicked good eats here. No room for error. Biscotti is unforgiving, especially if you want it jaw-breaking. So, oven going at 350 degrees. We'll get it preheated. First thing we're going to do is we are going to go with 1 cup of granulated sugar. Okay? Go with the dry stuff first. Get that in the bowl. 1 cup. Then we have brown sugar. You want to use light. It's best for baking. And the reason why we use the light is the dark is a little too heavy. Too much molasses tends to, this also helps it keep its hardness, its jaw-breaking hardness. A little less on the molasses. That's what's in brown sugar. Okay, so we have our 1 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar. We want 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, so I measure that out. 1, 2, and let's say I need my cinnamon. And again, I usually just do shake, shake, shake. Baking powder. Make sure it's fresh. Check the date on the bottom. If it's out of date, the biscotti will be unforgiving. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. No more, no less. 3 tablespoons of butter, softened, unsweetened. I cube it up. I already had it pre-measured, 3 tablespoons. Just going to drop those in there, kind of spread them around. We are going to go with our egg. 2 eggs. But there's a little trick to the egg. You want to make sure you want to go in and really beat that egg. Okay? And while you have that out, this is going to help spread it out even along the menu. You don't want to add this in separate. You want to add this into the egg. 1 capful of pure vanilla extract. Okay? That takes care of the vanilla. And 1 capful of almond extract into the egg. Make sure the trick to the biscotti to make it jaw-breaking. Okay, get a regular teaspoon, not a measuring teaspoon, a regular teaspoon. Condensed sweetened milk. Okay, you with me? 1. 2. 3. Okay? And we're going to save that for later to add to our egg wash also. That's what makes it jaw-breaking. It comes out like rock candy. Okay? And you're going to incorporate that all into the egg. See, Wolfie, he knows something's going on. He knows there's a seriousness today. Okay. Almonds. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Whole almonds, not sliced, whole, skin on. 1, 2, 3 cups. Okay, you're gonna have muscles because you want to go in and you're gonna mix this by hand for approximately 10 minutes. So I will come back in 10 minutes, show you what that looks like. Okay, I wanted to show you this for consistency. You can see this is turned into a brick. I mean, it takes a while. At first, I'm about 6-7 minutes into it, but it is literally turning into a rock. We've got our biscotti brick. We're going to cut it right down the center in half. Okay, so we're going to make 2 logs, 2 biscotti logs. First one there, you can see how nice that's going to look when it comes out. And you can see I have a nice floured cutting board here. Okay, and I'm going to start working that. I'm just going to pat my hands in this flour just so it doesn't stick to my hands. Alright, then once I get the log started, you just keep rolling it. Okay, and you can see how stiff that is. This is serious wicked good eats, because if you ask anybody who's ever tried to make jaw-breaking biscotti, it either comes out tasting not so good but hard, and other times it tastes good but it's soft. It's gonna look like when you're done. Okay, and I am going to put that in on the tray with the parchment paper. Okay, and we'll do this nice and easy. You can roll it right over. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so here we go. We have biscotti on the parchment paper with the on our tray. We have our oven at 350 degrees preheated. Now we're going to do our egg wash. Same thing with the egg wash that we did before with the condensed milk. The only thing is we're going to add just one. These nice teaspoons to the 1 egg, and we're just going to incorporate that in to the egg wash. That's just to sweeten it up. That's going to give us this nice candy coating. See how that looks? Okay, and we're just going to coat the top. That's it, just coat the top of this. Okay, a little bit on the sides, not much. Biscotti, two times, twice baked, and that's what makes it so hard. And we'll be able to coat the edges when we do it after we cut it. Now, here we go. 350 degrees, 40 minutes, no more, no less. Okay, and we're going to have it set 12 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes you need to cut the biscotti. Cut it too early, too soon now, it'll all break apart. If you wait over 15 minutes, you'll need a chainsaw to cut it. First one, I'm going to peel that off. You can see what that looks like. Alright, I'm going to put this, I'm going to keep the same paper on here. I'm going to keep our oven set at 300. And you want to just do a test cut. And I usually go on approximately a 45 degree. And the end is going to be a little hard because those tend to be the hardest. But as you can see, get a nice cut. Okay. And you want to keep going down the line. And you can see how that cuts nice. And it's not falling apart. But also not like a rock either. Of course, you hit those almonds. You can feel it's a little soft on the inside to the touch, but that's okay because we're gonna end up coating these, and they're gonna go back in the oven. So, and I do these about 1 inch. Okay, I'm gonna go right down the line. Okay, so we have our biscotti all cut up nice. Okay, and what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take this egg wash that I saved. Okay, I'm going to brush one end. Okay, so here's the biscotti flipped upside down. Okay, so you can see what that looks like. And just want to make sure there's enough space between each so that the edges can dry out and get hard. Okay, now kitchen timer, 300 degrees, 15 minutes. And they go in. And Wolfie's having the little bits and pieces from cutting it. Like that, Wolfie? Okay. Looks like we're down to the final 30 seconds of some wicked biscotti. Oh yeah. There we go. This is the biscotti, and it is wicked hard. We'll let that cool. It's like those are all flipped over, nice, and you can see the consistency of the almonds. You put that up in the slices, and we'll bag these up.